You grew up in a strict Christian neighborhood, a community, a home where homosexuality was not accepted, and you were not accepting to your daughter who came out to you at 17, which was just a few years ago. Could you tell us about the initial reaction and how you evolved?
Well, the initial reaction was not a favorable one. I relied on the teachings that was drilled into my head for 40 some years, and when she came to me, well, she came to her dad, who told me, and it wasn't pleasant, and it took a long time for me to realize that she's my kid, and that's just the way it was going to be. Um, it took a lot of talking, a lot of tears, and a lot of prayer to get to where we are.
I can only imagine that this has affected your relationship with friends.
Uh, I've lost some people that I considered friends because they, had different ideas than I did. Have to honestly say that I do not attend a church, belong to a church that preaches those kind of negative attitudes. I actually got a new pastor 2 years ago, and then one of the first things I did was sit down and lay it all out there. And he has been an amazing mentor to me and to my family and my daughter. But I work in a Baptist church. I teach preschool in a Baptist church. I live in a very small community. So I had somebody today before I left work say, "Hey, I read your article on Lifetime Moms, and it was about how I support Senator Portman in Ohio, who's come out and in favor of gay marriage." She said that to me 5 minutes before I came home and was invited to speak on this subject this afternoon. So being in a small community is sometimes hard, but you have to follow your heart, and you have to understand that this is my lot in life, and this is what God gave me. And he gave me an amazing daughter who is in a relationship with an equally amazing young woman. And when I watch the two of them, I see what love is, and I see that love can be beautiful no matter what. And they're actually upstairs watching this right now. So, well, I can tell you from my own mess ups and mistakes that you need to keep an open communication with your kids, and you just have to love them. I have a friend who her daughter is tattooing her body and ear piercings all over, and I said, "Does that bother you?" And she said, "I have to love her through it, and I'm her mom." And so I took that on as kind of my, one of my little things that I live by. It's, I love her, and you just have to communicate, and you have to love them no matter what they're going through, because parenting doesn't come with it. You don't get an instruction book. You get this baby, and you go home and you do it. And one of the things my pastor said to me 2 years ago was that when we have children and we raise them the way we were raised, or the things that we want them to know. And they're going to go off into the world, and they're going to unlearn a lot of those things that we parents teach them. And they have to learn who they are and what they are. And I took that for myself, because I had to actually dig deep down into my heart and learn who I was and who I am as a mother who is proud of her child. And right now I wouldn't have her any other way. I love her the way she is. She's perfect the way she is.